Graduating high school is the most disappointing feeling ever. When I walked that stage, when I got that diploma, I feel like crap. And I know you guys are saying, well, what do you mean? You worked 12 years for it. You know why? I wasted 12 years of my life. If I couldn't sell that diploma for $1 million, why did I want it? Let me tell you guys something. If you're doing something for 10 years, there better be an exit ticket of $1 million, because you better not be wasting more than 5 years if it's not certain you'll make $1 million after 5 years. If I knew what I knew today, listen to me closely, I would have been dropped out in ninth grade. Well, Jose, but you wouldn't know. What the fuck do they teach you after the sixth grade? I don't need anything after the sixth grade. Everything else, word problems, oh, what is decimals, this, that. You don't need to learn all that bullshit, all right? All you need to learn was multiplication, addition, subtraction, and division. That's all you needed to teach me, and how to read and write, but that's it. Again, guys, graduating high school isn't that important. So that's why when I see people with high school graduation parties, those are straight bullshit. I want to have a party. I want to celebrate until I have $1 million in the fucking bank. Even that, I probably will still keep on going. But guys, that milestone of just graduating high school, it's so average. Anybody could do it. I seen people walk the stage that came from Salvador, from Mexico, 1 year into high school, and they gave them the diploma. Think again, when you think that graduating high school is a big deal, guys, it's a bunch of bullshit. Okay, again, like if you can't sell that diploma for $1 million, what was the point of it? When I got the diploma, I damn near wanted to burn it, wipe my ass with it, because it meant nothing to me. It doesn't mean anything to my future. Or well, you could write it up as a, oh yeah, I graduated high school in an application. That's all you could do, is to show people that you actually showed up to a place where you do work at. That's all a high school diploma is. It doesn't mean anything. If I look at somebody and they have a high school diploma, I'm not gonna see them higher up than a millionaire with a Lambo and a whole mansion. I'm not gonna see somebody who graduated high school as a high classified person. I'm just gonna see him as a regular guy, a regular person. So again, graduating high school is so BS, and you shouldn't be celebrating. You shouldn't be happy grabbing that diploma. You should be disappointed because it means nothing in the real world.
Life after high school is basically being born twice, because everything before was just a bunch of memories. Everything before was just you having fun and you leaving a bunch of good memories, but you have accomplished nothing. Nothing before high school was accomplished, right? You didn't create anything by yourself. Everybody was holding your hand. Everybody was guiding you through the process. The homework, yeah, you may have done it alone, but it was nothing big. You weren't even in the real world yet. So that's what I'm saying. It's basically being born twice. But it's the thing, right after high school, you have to build something. You have to start taking action. You can't expect that teacher to guide you through the way. You can't expect your parents to guide you through the path. All right. This is the thing. Some people might go on the college side. Some people might go against that, say it's a scam, and start their own business, whatever it may be. I'm not against any of that. But what I'm saying is, if you want to go the college side, you have to make things happen. If you want to go on the business side of things, you have to make things happen. Because think about it. Let's say 20 to 30 years old. That's a 10-year difference. So you basically have 10 years to build something. Take the most risk you can because you have nothing to lose. And hopefully you don't have so many things tied to your name, like car insurance, bills, rent. So that way you could risk it all at a young age, and then now when you're old and regret not taking those risks. Some people might say, what do you mean 20 to 30 years old? What I mean is basically after 30, anything you try to do is kind of pointless because you're at a point where you already have so many responsibilities. You already have things that you need to be accountable for, whether it's you have a family, you have a girlfriend, whether you have bills you have to pay, and it's mandatory. It's not things that, okay, you know what, I could put that aside and I could try to start this business. No, it's mandatory things. So that's what I'm saying. As soon as you get after high school, forget the relaxing, forget the parties, forget the I just went 12 years straight with all school, no breaks. Let me take a break now. It doesn't work like that. As soon as you get after high school, you should be hungry. You should feel like you're behind because you are behind. As soon as you get out of high school, you're behind. You most likely have no money, you have no skills, so you need to really start something. We need to start building something. Right? You can't be lacking. It's like if you only realize how behind you were, you would be in a rush. That's basically how you should be living life after high school. You should be living life like you're so behind, like you're in a rush to get to this certain point. It's like you're trying to outrun this dude from reaching that certain point. Like you're trying to beat him to it. That's basically how you should be living life right after high school. You don't have time to be relaxing. You don't have time to, maybe next week I'll learn about this. Maybe in the next year or two, I'll start that business. Maybe in the next year or two, or start going to the gym. Maybe it doesn't work that way. You have to start taking actions for your own self. You need to start being accountable for your own actions and not blame it to other people and think that your actions are good enough or think that you're good enough that you're in a good place. No, you need to hold yourself accountable to these things and make sure that you're outperforming yourself and everybody else around you if you want to get to that next level. So, like I'm saying, high school is nothing. That was just the start. You're born twice. Right after high school, that is your second life.